The Battle of Schöngrabern, also known as the Battle of Hollbrunn, was an engagement in the Napoleonic Wars during the War of the Third Coalition, fought on 16 November 1805 near Hollbrunn in Lower Austria, 4 weeks after the Battle of Ulm and 2 weeks before the Battle of Austerlitz. The Russian army of Kutuzov was retiring north of the Danube before the French army of Napoleon. On 13 November 1805, Marshals Murat and Lannes, commanding the French advance guard, had captured a bridge over the Danube at Vienna by falsely claiming that an armistice had been signed, and then rushing the bridge while the guards were distracted. Kutuzov needed to gain time in order to make contact near Brno with reinforcements led by Buxhowden. He ordered his rearguard under Major General Prince Pyotr Bagration to delay the French. Murat and Lannes commanded the 4th and 5th Corps and the reserve cavalry. Bagration took up a position about 6 kilometers north of Hollbrunn, on the hill above the small town of Schöngrabern. Murat believed that the whole of the Russian army was before him, and hesitated to attack. Bagration then suggested to Murat that negotiations for an armistice should be opened. Murat agreed, and did not attack. When Napoleon was informed of this, he was furious and wrote to Murat. On 16 November 1805, Murat informed Bagration that the armistice would end at 5 p.m. The confused action took place during the night. After sustaining several French assaults and holding the position for some 6 hours, Bagration was driven out and executed a skilled and organized withdrawal to retire northeast to join the main Russian army. His skillful defense in the face of superior forces successfully delayed the French enough for the Russian forces of Kutuzov and Buxhowden to unite at Brno on 18 November 1805. The battle in fiction. The battle is depicted in Leo Tolstoy's novel War and Peace. Prince Andrei Bolkonsky is present and attaches himself to the artillery battery of Captain Tushin. As the battle progresses, the battery ends up alone and unsupported, becoming the deciding factor in the successful withdrawal of the Russian troops. Later that evening, some Russian staff officers accuse Captain Tushin of having abandoned his artillery pieces, rather than retreating with the guns as ordered. Prince Andrei tells Bagration that there were no supporting Russian troops, and that Captain Tushin and his men might well have been a vital point in delaying the French advance. Given the lack of detail in historical sources for this battle, it is unclear how closely Tolstoy's version of the battle relates to the historical action.